When a demo didn't go to plan, a young Hans-Jörg Gerber knew things could be better. And so begins a journey, from then till now. And we kept on going. In 1971, Hans-Jörg Gerber created the first Thermomix. If all we wanted was to make a food processor, we would have stopped long back. But we wanted to create an extraordinary experience, which is why we're still going. Then, now, always. Thermomix.
Good morning, welcome everybody, and welcome you to our Thermomix cooking experience. Today we will have 4 different presenters going to showcase to you different dishes. So first of all, share a little bit on my story. So I actually owned TM5 before TM6 launch. So this TM5 was bought in somewhere 2019 when my firstborn turned 5 or 6 months old, if I'm not mistaken. So my daughter, I give birth to my daughter, and I thought like becoming a mom, right? It would be best if, let's say, I can actually cook for her, because me myself not someone that can really cook very well from those days. I only like to bake, so I wouldn't be able to cook a perfect porridge, I would say, because I love to multitask, and often I actually didn't monitor my porridge. Then in the end become like pot burnt, or the porridge doesn't blend really well. So this happens to me, and I really come through this Thermomix, and I realized that it can actually set the timing and stir itself, and it helps me indirectly or directly to ease my concern on having food wasted because of burning the pot or whatsoever. So there I invested this Thermomix, and I started my journey with Thermomix in 2019 with TM5. And then upon TM6 launch, which is last year, 2020, somewhere around February, I actually bought and upgrade my TM5 to TM6. Here goes my journey, become an advisor. So personally, I really love this Thermomix and I really enjoy it. So I hope this can bring value to you and your family as well. So just a heads up and check with everyone here. What is the most important thing to you when it comes to cooking? Is it savings money? Is it easy, healthy, or you would like to cook something more creative? And if you are busy moms like me, it's like cooking is always, it must be a time saving. So which you think is more important? Maybe you all can type in the chat room whether do you think it's important for money savings, it's important to have it healthy. Just put a quick answer to me, like save money, easy, or healthy. Which is important for you? Which one is more important to you? Everything. All 5. Yeah, indeed. Actually, all these are key pointers when we moms started to cook, right? It's always good that we are able to provide the best to our family. And here goes the history of Thermomix. If you didn't know yet, actually, this is a German-made product and it's sold across 80 countries globally. So it is very, very long heritage because it founded even before I born. So it's since 1883, over 135 years, and these are awards-winning recognitions products. And I must tell you, if you have already do some Google search or YouTube search, right, you can find a lot of recipes available everywhere. So it's not something new, and it's really proven, and it's really quality assurance. So I would say, if you want to be impressed with this number here. It is sold every 23 seconds, one machine. It is a super machine that you really need to think through. Futures, right? The trend's gonna be like this. Everything comprehensive on different kitchen appliances into one is gonna be the things that you need to be aware of, and it's the thing that you need to be invested on. So a lot of young moms or even children, I would say, they started to learn how to use this Thermomix. And if you come across advisors with kid, right, the kid almost know how to use Thermomix in a very simple way as well. So basically, it's very simple to use. This is the full set of how our Thermomix are. There is this varoma set, and then splash guard, measuring guard, simmering basket, and also the mixing bowl. Later on, we will have advisor to show you how does all these appliances seems easy to use, okay? So this is the price. So let's not go to the price yet. We start cooking now, okay? So first of all, we would like to invite our presenter here, Chris. She's an advisor, a very new advisor, but she's very experienced. So let's spotlight our Chris here. Chris, maybe you want to say hi to everybody?
Hi everyone, I'm Chris. Yeah, I'm quite new. I just received my 3 weeks ago.
Wait, give me a second. I heard some sound here. Okay, sorry. Chris, you may continue.
Yeah. So today I'm going to make lemonade. I'm going to show you what we need for lemonade. We're going to use rock sugar, lemon, and then water. Yeah, just these three things. Before we begin, make sure the bowl is dry. Okay, before we begin, I would like to ask a question to all the audience here. How long do you think it needs to make a Thermomix, the lemonade using a conventional way? If you haven't made it before, you just give a wild guess. Just type the minute that you think in the chat room. Yeah. So I'll start putting in the ingredient. The first one is a rock sugar. It's this kind of size. I'll show you. Okay, some people say 5 minutes. Yeah, I'll show you how long it takes by using Thermomix. I'm sorry if you cannot see my screen. I'll mute it when I start the turbo function. So when I press on turbo, it will lock it even before I put the timer, even before I start the machine. This is the safety feature. For Thermomix, right, first thing they think of is safety. Even without the cover, if I forget to put in the cover, in any function, this machine cannot start. Yeah, it will come up with a notice to tell me to put back the cover first. Yeah, so now I'm going to mute it because it's going to be really loud. Okay, 1 round is done. I'm going to grind it 2 times. I'm not sure if you can see there's some powder coming out, but don't worry, my machine didn't burn. This is just the sugar that has become a powdered form. Yeah, so now I will need to press the home button. It's really safe, yeah. So now if I open, I can see the powder coming out. I'm not sure you can see or not. Yeah, I'll show you how fine it is. Yeah, it's all powdered now. Yeah, with this
one. Before this, your sugar is quite big in size, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's the rock sugar kind of size. Yeah. So I would like to also share with you what it can be, what else you can do with this turbo function. Just now I only put 2 seconds each round. Yeah, you can also grind peanuts, can grind ice. Yeah, I made the other day I made ivy jelly. I put ice inside, and then within seconds it comes out to be very fine crushed ice. Yeah. So now I will put in the lemon. You see the lemon, I cut 2 lemons here, I cut into 4, and the skin and the seeds are all intact. I don't need to remove anything, I just need to cut it. And I will put inside. And I need to put water. $300 grams of water with 2 lemons. And just now the sugar, I already pre-measured 90 grams of sugar. I'm going to put the turbo function again, and it will lock. I'll mute it for a while. Okay, I'm done making my lemonade. I'll shift it out. Then I will show you what is left.
Oh, that's fast.
Yeah, so you all want to guess how many seconds did I take?
I think less than a minute.
Oh yeah, for sure. So this is the simmering basket. It comes with the Thermomix. Yeah, what I I just put it in, and it helps me to sieve out particles. I'll just take the juice out, just like that. You can see, right? This is the lemonade. And I want to show you what is amazing. The amazing part is you only see the skin that is left. The skin, they're in big pieces. I can even find you the seeds are not crushed at all. So, yeah, these are the seeds. So
wow.
Thermomix designed in a way that it does not crush the seed. That's why your lemonade will not be bitter. Yeah. Then now I can just serve it with some ice. Cheers. You know why my husband actually took months to say no for me to buy Thermomix, but until he saw the lemonade demo, then he gave me his card. That's how amazing the lemonade. This is the magic lemonade in my household that can buy.
Yeah, indeed, it's really, really, really fast. And with 4 lemon itself, right, you don't need to like the traditional way. You have to squeeze it, then you have to actually sweat, and then the whole palm is so dirty. Then we can see Chris here, right? Her hands are still very clean, and then you don't need to peel the lemon skin and the lemon seed, which is take a lot of time. So if you use this Thermomix, right, it's actually hassle-free in that sense, and it's also time-saving. I would say with the turbo function, you can do many more. I did before is anchovies. If you know that kids, right, a lot of time we need to give some nutrition, but then they're reluctant to eat something. Then what I do is I actually blend it to powdery form and then mix it together with their porridge or rice. So it's like indirectly they are still well fed with these nutritions. So I think a lot of moms here would be similar like me as well. They wanted to give their best, and sometimes we really have a lot of things to do. So time saving is very, very important here. Thank you, Chris. Thanks, Chris, a lot. So, okay. Now, any questions that anything that you all need to know, please raise hand and ask anytime, okay? So maybe you are not too sure on any functions, can always ask, don't be shy. So next, let's go to another presenter, which is Angel. So
hi, everyone.
Let's put our hand together. Let me add Angel here. Hi, Angel.
Hi, everyone. I'm Angel.
Yes. Okay. So Angel, what are you doing today?
Yes, today I'm going to use the Thermomix to cook the cauliflower rice. So it's more for the it's on diet people. Like if you are on the diet, this dishes is very suitable for you, and you will know that after I cook this, you will realize that it's just within 10 minutes, and it's so easy. So start now, let me cook. So how, like if I don't know how to cook, how? So don't worry, there is a cookie dough in our Thermomix. So later the presenters, they will explain to you what is cookie dough. So now I'm calling this recipe from the cookie dough. So let's start cook. First, I just put in the cauliflower. Like you see, I put in the whole piece. You can see. So now I'm going to chop it using the speed. Okay. So it will say, it will show you the steps. So I just have to follow the step by step. I put in the cauliflower, and then they ask me to put on the lid, and then I just turn it, and it will automatically chop it for me. And let me show you. And when it's done, there's some music as well. Okay. Wow. You can see, right? I just used 3 seconds, only 3 seconds. It chops to be, can you see it? Can you see, everyone?
Wow, it's so fine.
Yes, it can chop until so fine, just within 3 seconds. Okay. So next, it says, ask me to put some oil. So I just put some olive oil here. Okay. And it also shows the scale. The scale, can you see? So next, I just follow the step, because I'm the mommy who don't know how to cook at all. So it's good that it has the cookie dough. I just have to follow the step. So it says, it asks me to cover again, and it used 8 minutes to cook. So yeah, that's it. I just leave it to cook, and I can go and do my own things, and I can enjoy my own times. So at this time, while it is cooking, I just want to show you some preset mode. What is preset mode? It is all the modes that it's already preset in this machine, and you can see from the screen here, can see clearly. Okay, so there is a scale. You can see the dough, the turbo, the pre-clean, the blend, the egg. You can boil the egg as well. The kettle, you can warm up the milk. You can thicken your sauce. The rice cooker, you can use 1 pot to cook the famous one, the rice, 1 pot rice. And the fermentation mode, the slow cook, and the sous vide. So all these functions, it's all are preset. You can just you can just tap a button, and then you can just use it easily. Like I say, all these functions, it's for us, like a busy mommy. It's for us to make it more easier, more convenience. Yes.
Yeah, indeed. And yeah, I truly agree with you. So like me, right, I'm a person that don't know really how to adjust the time when it comes to different rice or cooking different things. So a lot of time I rely a lot on this preset mode. So basically this preset mode, right, even their egg boiler mode, you can choose you want to have it softer egg or hard-boiled egg or semi-boiled egg or what kind of boiling mode. So all this preset mode actually makes our life easier. You don't need to actually go and search through recipe or whatsoever. Just select the preset, then click it, then they will cook for you. Okay. If I were to do it correctly, I will show you how it is in the screen. So let me show you before we go into the details on what this Thermomix can do using this preset mode. I really missed the opportunity earlier to actually share with you all. Today, there is this very excited free lucky draw gift to all the participants here. So if you were to be one of us here, go to the link that I just shared in the chat box, click it in, register yourself and you will stand a chance to win this Radiant Healthy gift box. What is inside this Radiant Healthy gift box? Wow, it's something worth 50 ringgit. And what is included? Okay, let's see. There is this apple cider vinegar, and there is raw oat, sunflower kernel, and then also brown sugar. It's organic brown sugar, and also brown rice mihun. So basically all these things gonna be free, and we are giving away 3 sets. So 3 winner will be actually getting this Radiant Healthy gift box. Do register yourself. If you don't know what's the link, I will share it again. It's here. So register yourself in this link and we will actually do the lucky draw. And then we will announce it as well. So while waiting for Angel to cook the cauliflower, it takes 8 minutes, right? So we will look into this and take a look here. So what did she mention is all the preset mode. But other than preset mode, actually, what does this Thermomix help you to save more money? You don't need to buy a whipping machine. You don't need to buy a weighing machine. You don't even need a blender. All you can do is just using this Thermomix. And what is the preset mode here? Here stated is over 24 cooking function because this was 2 years back flyer. But now it's more than 24 cooking function already. So basically, the first function is weighing. So you don't need a scale because the accuracy of this weighing machine is up to 1 gram. You can weigh very accurate when it comes to bakery. It's always a very tedious part. And then another thing is, this one I'll cover shortly. It's cookie dough. 50 over 1,000. Now it's not 50 over, now it's 70 over 1,000 recipes already. So basically, how does this cookie dough works? Stay tuned. I'll show you later. Okay. And pre-clean mode. Pre-clean mode is a preset mode that help you to wash your device automatically. It's really easy and it's fuss free. Because basically, if you were to making dough, right, you will realize that your hands are dirty, your whole floor is messy, your tabletop is all flour. So it's gonna be so messy, right? But with this Thermomix, you pour in water after you make the dough, and then after you remove the dough, definitely, then the pot is pretty hard to clean, right? Especially with all the sticky thing. So what I do is I actually put in water and then cover it and then select pre-clean mode. This pre-clean mode, I will tell you, you will love it a lot. Okay. So another thing is the turbo function help you to actually shift ice to ice cream, shift ikan bilis to powder, or shift even chicken stock. You can do yourself. So you can do a lot of things. Other than that, there is this temperature control thing, which will help you to actually control the temperature perfectly fine to the point that it won't actually spoil your original food nutrition. So if let's say, you know, right, when we do stir fry broccoli or stir fry any vegetable, we don't want to actually overheat it, because if you use the wok, right, it probably goes up to 200 degrees Celsius. That actually spoiled a lot of nutrition originally from the foods already. We don't want that to happen. And then, right, with this Thermomix, we can adjust the temperature up to this 120, which is the perfect temperature for healthy cooking. And if let's say you want to do something like caramelization, we have also this high temperature mode. Later on, we will be showcasing you how do we do sauté prawn with high temp mode. So here is all the different control on the temperature that helps you to come up with perfect food. Okay, another thing, perfect texture. With the controlling on the speed, if you know, right, Thermomix got 3 buttons only. Okay, 3 buttons and a selector. So this 3 button is touchscreen. The first button is actually the temperature. The first button is actually the time. Second button is actually the temperature. The third button is actually the speed. So the speed is from 0, 0.5, 1, 2, all the way 10. So with different ingredients that you are cooking, right? If you want it more smooth, you go up to 8, 9, 10 speed. But if let's say you just want to chop it, like chop garlic, so probably it's just like 2-3 second, 2-3 speed. So if you want to saute something, you can use 0.5 the speed. So even though it's a blade inside, but when it's stir fry, right, you actually won't cut it until very fine unless you do it fast. So basically, it's the speed that actually change the texture of the food outcome. So basically, you can control this speed very well, like how just now Chris did mention. When you want to use high speed function, right, it's very, very safety. Don't worry about it because it's always lock first, then only can adjust the speed. If it is without the lid, the machine actually won't function. So this is the 4-layer. Later on, we will have advisor showing you how does this 4-layer likes, okay? And next, the temperature right for kettle mode. So there is this kettle mode. If you want to cook something or you want to brew a tea, so there is this perfect temperature you want to use, right? You can choose kettle mode from our preset mode. And then this slow cook mode is another one that allow you to cook up to 8 hours with a perfect temperature. Other than that, fermentation mode is a must try for some yogurt or healthy gig, because right, hey, I saw this Angel here is done. Okay, let me pause here for a bit and let's go to Angel for a while.
Yeah, my side, I have done cook this cauliflower rice. So you can see it's so fresh, and then it won't overcook, and then you won't feel like it's, sometimes if you overcook it, the bottom will become brown, and then the whole dishes will become, yes, you see? Can you see?
Wow. So for those that actually wanted to have low carbs, right, you can actually consider having this broccoli rice, which is very, very similar to rice, but it's actually no carbs.
Yes.
Yes, thank you, Angel. Thank you very much, Angel. Okay, let me continue just now our slide here. So very quickly, I will continue where I stopped just now, which is this fermentation mode. If it is like a mom, right, wanted to have a yogurt the other day, next day morning. So what you need to do is prepare the yogurt and then have it, put it into a small bottle and then cover it with aroma, and then you choose fermentation mode. It will actually fermentate your yogurt. So basically, another one I really love it is this sous vide mode. If you realize, right, buying a sous vide machine out there is gonna be very, very expensive. So with Thermomix, you don't need to buy any. So you actually consolidate all your different appliances into one machine, and in the end of the day, you actually save quite a lot. So this fermentation mode, right, it can operate more than up to 12 hours within the perfect temperature that you wanted. If you know, right, a lot of time when we do fine dining outside, it's like a very, very perfect texture for the meat, especially even chicken breast, they can do it very well because they use fermentation mode. So, not fermentation, sous vide mode. So they use this sous vide mode, right, to actually use it slowly cook the meat. And the meat will remain juicy even after cooking for very long, and it's very, very perfect texture, I would say. You really have to try this sous vide mode if you have chance to own this. So all these basically are the benefits of cooking with Thermomix. You can have it quick and easy. It's auto cooking, and a lot of time, right, even me halfway cooking, I need to go and feed my children, then my husband gonna continue, right? He know where I stop, because what? Because he can actually go into the Thermomix and see the screen what is next steps. So he will continue to cook for me. So for guys here, if you really want to try, actually it can be a very, very good interaction with you and your husband. So here right now, I would like to announce the price of this Thermomix is 6,988, and you are getting a free gift now. What is the free gift? Which is this. This is the thermo server. This thermo server is very, very, very high quality stainless steel. It's light in weight. Okay, so whatever you put inside here, actually it helps you to preserve the heat. So if let's say you cook mee hoon, but not everybody wants to straight away eat, right? So basically you just put it inside, cover it, and then it can store, preserve the heat for very, very long. But if let's say you want to go for anywhere else, you want to cook curry, you can also use this. This is very, very practical. Okay, so if you want to buy Thermomix now, it's a very, very perfect chance, because this has been out of stock for the longest time, and now they are just returned, and now you get it free. So basically, you can choose to make it pay via installment as well. It's 0 interest up to 24 months. Reach out to the advisor that invited you. Then he or she will actually explain to you. It's free delivery, yeah? Okay, but don't go away first, because we still have these registrations for our lucky draw. Remember to sign up the lucky draw. We are waiting for you. And now let's see who is showcasing her dish now. So we would like to invite our next presenter here. Our next presenter here is who? Ta-da-dang! Okay, we have our Xiu Yun here. She will show you how to do banana cake. It's a very, very low carb, nutty banana cake. So Xiu Yun, say hi to everybody.
Hi, hello. Can you all see me?
Yes, yes, we can see you.
Okay, so today I'm going to bake a low carb nutty banana cake. So anyone who loves baking, if you love baking, can you give me a love? Okay, so because this is low carb, actually I'm following a recipe in Cookie Dough, which is the cake lembab pisang. And I'm going to substitute the flour to roll oat. So first of all, I'm going to grind the nuts that I have here. So I'm going to put it in. Okay, so for this one, because this step is not in the recipe, so I'm going to use the manual mode with 5 seconds and speed 4. Okay. All right. So over here, you can see it's already finely grind. Can you see? Okay, and pour it out first. And next, I'm going to use the turbo function to blend our raw oat. Okay, so I'm go over to the scale. We need 180 grams of raw oat. So by using Thermomix, I never weigh my, I never need to use another bowl to weigh all my ingredients. You know, like when normally we bake, we need a weigh machines, and then we need to weigh the ingredients. So there's a lot of bowls that we need to wash later on. But with Thermomix, we have all this scale in one. So we just need to scale it and just continue our baking. All right, so I'm going to the turbo. I'm going to set 2 seconds and I'll grind it for maybe 2 times. All right. All right, and one more time. So that's how powerful it is. Okay. Okay, I'll show you. So now it's very fine. All right, I'm pouring it into a bowl and we'll use it later. Okay. So now I'm going back to my recipe that I have already added to my whip. So I can actually go to my Cookie Dough, and later at the end of the show, we are going to show you the details of the Cookie Dough. So I'm going into the recipe that I added in, and now I'm start cooking. So preheat the oven first. So I already done that. And next, okay, insert the butterfly whisk. So here we have the butterfly whisk. So for butterfly whisk, usually we will use it for whisking egg whites, cooking food that is soft, like fried rice, tofu. Yeah, we will use that. And it can help us to whip perfect egg whites. Okay, so now it asks to add in the eggs. The original recipe is asking for 4 eggs, but for the low carb version, we are only using 2 eggs. So I have already break the eggs up front. Normally for eggs, I'll use a separate bowl because we don't want to like add in spoiled eggs, right? Then we wasted all our ingredients. So this is the only bowl that I need to wash it separately later. Okay, so next, sugar. For sugar, we are using honey to substitute it. So we need 50 grams of honey. So over here, there is a scale that I can weigh. So I just add in my honey. Okay. Right. One more scoop. Yep. So next, vegetable oils. I need only 15 grams of vegetable oils. The original recipe is calling for 180 grams. So this is a very low carb and low fat banana cake. Okay, so I'm using coconut oil. It's a healthier version. If you don't have, you can actually use the vegetable oils.
Yeah, so basically, right, with using Thermomix, a lot of time, if you realize our advisors or our customer, right, they actually use very, very good ingredients, because you can afford to use a very good ingredient when you can perfectly preserve all the ingredients original. So it won't spoil, and it's really something that we think that it can help. Just like you drive a very, very nice car, you use a very good fuel. It's just same idea. So you don't worry about having a very expensive fuel on a not so good car, then actually wasted, right? But now, no, with this Thermomix, you actually have it used for very, very maximize the value of the items that you use and maximize the nutrition that you're going to take in, correct?
So now it takes 5 minutes to blend the eggs. Okay. Yeah, so anyone here who loves, would you involve your kids in your baking routines? And normally, how long do you take for one baking? You can type in like, how long would you think? Like maybe 30 minutes or 1 hour that you usually bake with your kids. Okay, for me, right, last time when my daughter asked me for baking, then I'll say, okay, maybe next time when I'm not so free, because I need to bring out my weighing machine, I need to bring out a lot of ingredients, and then my mixer, I kept in the cupboard, I need to bring everything out. So by the time we prepare and start baking, probably it's already 15, 20 minutes past. But now with Thermomix, I can done everything in like just 20 to 30 minutes. The other day, I baked a carrot cake with my daughter. We done it after my working hour, after I done cooking, we're still able to cook. We're still able to bake a cake within 30 minutes, including washing the machine. So that's how amazing it is. And it saves so much time, and it increased the bonding time with my daughter. Right? Imagine now in NCO, they can't go out. This is one of the activities, a very good activities that we can have bonding with them. Yeah.
Yeah, not even the kids. Like actually, even me and I stay with my mother-in-law. So my mother-in-law loves baking as well, but she likes to use the traditional way last time. So ever since I own this Thermomix, right, a lot of time my mother-in-law will say, "Hey, when can you help me to make the dough?" then she will do her way to wrap it or whatsoever. So it's actually indirectly helping her as well. So I feel so blessed to be a daughter-in-law here, staying with her, helping her to ease the trouble, having her to stand there and make the dough all by herself with the strength. So, you know, old people, right, standing too long, the waist also not very good. So ever since I own this Thermomix, whenever my mother-in-law wanted to make bao, she is very, very good bao maker. But she also agreed with me that this Thermomix actually do a better job, because she says she don't need to roll out her手段. So yeah. It's gonna be really, really easy, fuss free, I must say. Then within the few seconds, right? I mean, not few seconds, 1 to 2 minutes. A lot of time when we do dough mode is 1 to 2 minutes. So it is done. It's perfectly done. So now after your dough kneading mode, right, you will be able to see as well how does the dough look like. So for cake, it's always very simple. But if let's say the traditional way to do cake, right, you need to use the whipping machine, then like that, then stand there, then you need to check the texture. If you are not someone that are really familiar how to cook, right, you don't know what is perfect texture. You just thought that I just follow everything. I thought I will success. Then until towards the end, after the baked product out, then you say, hey, where it goes wrong?
Yeah. That always happens.
Yeah. So Xiuyun, you will agree with me, right? If let's say using this cookie dough, a lot of time is fail-free one. It's basically
even my husband
proven.
can do it. Yes.
Yes, correct. So, okay, while waiting Xiuyun's side, right, maybe we can take a look at Esther. You see Esther here. We have Esther here carrying her son. You know, like it's very, very difficult for a mom that with no help at home, and she have to cook. And what is she doing today? Esther, maybe you can share a bit.
Today I'm going to salty prawns because some people do ask what can a Thermomix do. Some people thought Thermomix maybe just only can do very healthy meal, low temperature, because like we just shared, with the constant low temperature can keep nutrients intact, right? How about higher temperature? Can we make that? A lot of people do have this question, right? So today I'm going to demonstrate to you this high temperature feature. So I'm going to saute some prawn. So this is quite a lot of amount of prawn here. Wait a minute. Okay. So as usual, just like our other friends, I'm going to call out my cookie dough recipe from Thermomix, salted prawn, and start cooking will ask me to add in vegetable oil. Because this recipe do not ask me to chop my garlic, so I have to manually add in my garlic to chop first.
So if you realize, right, our Esther here is carrying her son and she's chopping the garlic. Can you imagine that? So maybe I spotlight her for a bit. Okay, while Xiu Yun here is complete, maybe you can continue as well, Xiu Yun. So while I will talk.
Yes, so garlic is chopped now. I don't have smelly hands, smelly fingers, because I just need to briefly peel the garlic skin. And now my garlic is chopped. So I shared to you how it looks like. It's just a 4-minute chopping. 4-second chopping. So it looks like this now.
Fast. Just a quick one. It's done.
Very quick. So I don't need to hold my big knife with the chopping board and with this little monster crying around. That would be super stressful. Okay, so I just briefly scraped down my garlic, and now I continue with my recipe. So add in 20 grams of oil.
So we can see, right, Esther is like literally one-handed mom and she is able to cook as well. It's really something amazing. I wish a lot of participants here or our audience here able to actually share this to a lot of your friends as well. So now what Esther doing is actually she's sauteing
garlic.
The garlic. So basically you need, the son asked you to cover the lid.
Yes, because you always see I'm covering the lid with measuring cup. But this recipe asks not to cover the lid because I need high temperature to fry the garlic first, to really let the oil really heat up. Then only I add prawn. So for this recipe, I do not need to add in the cover of it.
So on the other hand, we saw Xiu Yun actually just poured her rolled oat into the bowl, right? After whipping the eggs and also the other thing. So what's next?
Just now it takes 15 seconds only to crush the bananas. So now I'm adding in all the dry ingredients, and we need another, I think, 45 seconds. So this is how fast it is. It's just like in seconds. It's always like 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 15 seconds, 30 seconds. Then you done your cake. Yeah, that's very fast and so convenient. That's why I can do it like on a weekday after working hours. So I'm a working mother. So this is how easy it is. It's really a blessing.
Yeah, so those who haven't actually registered yourself, remember, register this link. I just shared in the chat box again. Register yourself in this link. You will be able to stand a chance to win the gift boxes, and including this honey and also this raw oat that's going to be very useful for you. Okay, so while waiting Xiu Yun 45 seconds, maybe Esther, you can explain a little bit what actually you will be doing next.
Okay, so because I'm cooking with cookie dough, when you use cookie dough recipe, it's very convenient. Sometimes you will not miss out what you're going to prepare, because over here, I can view my recipe details. It tells me what will be my other steps, so what other ingredients I have over here. So it's a little bit small here. And so later, I'm going to add in my prawns. So this later, this one will be high temperature mode. So with high temperature mode, is actually up to 160 degrees Celsius. Actually, a lot of people ask whether Thermomix can give you wok hay or not. So later, I'll demonstrate to you how it looks like. So next, ask me to add in my prawns. So I distribute my prawns evenly so that the later will be evenly cooked. So now, after I put on my lid, so basically, with this high temperature mode, also ask me to cover with this splash guard. So instead of using the measuring cup, the usual cooking usually covered it with measuring cup. But with high temperature, for safety reason, will ask us to cover with this splash guard. So it's actually mentioned here to cover with splash guard. So I have to cover it and I need to confirm that it is done. So now I can turn it on. So when I activated this high temperature mode, basically the temperature showed here is maximum instead of the other temperature that you usually see. You can set like 100 degrees Celsius, 120 degrees Celsius, but this one over here is maximum temperature of 160 degrees Celsius. And so I also show to you what other accessories do you have, because I do have some friends ask, okay, since I'm interested to get this Thermomix TM6, so do I need to add top up money to buy accessories like the Varoma? Because a lot of people get attracted is because of this Varoma as well, because Varoma you're able to steam your food at the perfect temperature, because there will be with Varoma temperature will be the most effective steam temperature to steam your food. So the good news I'd like to tell you is that what comes in full set is this whole set of bowl and machine you see, plus the Varoma dish, Varoma steam plate, and the splash guard. This splash guard is included. And just now, my friends also using this simmering basket, plus the spatula. And lastly, I also have this butterfly whisk. So this butterfly whisk, also mentioned to you, is a best tool to whisk your eggs. So you can get your whisk egg in less than 2 minutes. It's super fast. And I also use this to make my tiramisu. So actually, you can really do a lot of things. I use the fried kway teow. So these are all the accessories is included in the Thermomix package when you receive it in the big box. And one last thing, because maybe you ask, if I don't have Cookie Do, what can I do? Because when you first sign up to be our customer, you'll get 1 month free Cookie Do usage. And with new device registered, you also get 6 months free Cookie Do access. But the good news is that with your Thermomix box, also come with this basic cookbook. So this basic cookbook, inside you already have all your basic cooking recipes. You have soup, main dishes, sauces, bread, cake, everything is inside. So this is also very, very useful if you just want to, by using this cookbook, you can utilize your manual cooking mode by referring to your cookbook. Like this one, lemon curd. I tell you, lemon curd is really good because you use a lot of lemon, so you can produce lemon curd with very strong lemon taste. You must try this. Priscilla, I think I have another 1 minute. So I start to smell the prawn already.
Wow. So basically our Esther here, I would say she's a super mom lah. She can manage her work. She carry her son almost all the time while having to be stranded at home. And then now she can cook so well. If you follow her IG, you will be able to see quite a lot different dishes as well. So a lot of us here, advisor actually do a lot of video. A lot of video showing our client. These are all value-added services that if you bought from us, this group of ACE team advisor, you will be invited to a few things. So let me share a little bit perks on it. So before I start my perks, I guess a lot of you must be wondering what is this cookie do already. Let me share how does this cookie do works, and then how does it helps you in terms of like understanding it. Give me a second. Okay, share screen. Okay. When you log into CookieDo, make sure you already log in, and then you can click the search button. Whatever you want to search, you can actually click the filter first. Remember, to avoid seeing alien language, click into English or Mandarin if you prefer. Then you can choose Mandarin, then show result. Whatever ingredients that you have, let's say I have banana. So I'll just click banana, then it will show the result using all banana ingredients. You can filter by starter or by desserts or by main course. Let's say you would like to do banana walnut muffin. What you need to do is check the serving size. If you want to halve it, you can just halve all the portion, but the time remains. Basically, you can click here and cook today. It will appear in your My Week recipe. So under My Week, it will directly sync to your CookieDo device. Then you will be able to check and cook it using CookieDo on your TM6. Open your shopping list, and then you can check whatever items by category or by recipe. This will be able to help you to easily go for your grocery. So basically, you can check whatever you already have, check it off the list, and then you create this menu, share or print to someone else. You can actually get your husband or get your family members to help you to do the shopping. When you come to your device, let it connect to the CookieDo first, and then click My Week. It will appear whatever you selected just now, like banana walnut muffin. So when you already go through the ingredients, prepare it accordingly, and then you can start cooking. So when you click start cooking, it will give you instructions one by one. So into ban, you click into this cooking club, you will be able to see a chat room. You'll be able to see album, and this album are all planned according to the dishes as well. If you prefer to have some bakery, then you will be able to see all bakery recipe here. So really come into the chat group, go into your desired chat room and ask questions as well. Hi, I wanted to know this, then they will be able to answer you. Okay, so basically, just give you a very, very easy heads up, like how does this gonna help you, which is like navigating the CookieDo plus how to use the Band app. A lot of you must be wondering what is Band app here. So Band app is actually an app funded and also developed by our team, and you will be invited to this app. Download it with your mobile. It is user-friendly for Android or even iOS user. Just be aware that once you already invited this, right, it's gonna be really, really, really excited for you. It's just like another Facebook, Instagram, and photo album, because inside, right, you can actually chat around, ask them, hey, where can I buy a good roll oat? Where can I search for very, very high quality fish, not frozen one but fresh? So a lot of time they will be very, very helpful. And you can also post up whatever results that you have cooked, and then a lot of people will give you comment and likes and then ask you for recipe. It's a new community that here given you to explore. You are not alone cooking with this Thermomix. You are cooking with a bunch of friends, new friends here. Like I managed to meet all my new advisor friends here, which is Esther, Angel, Chris, Sylvian. These are all my new friends here. And I hope that with this pandemic, a lot of people cannot go out, right? This will be one of the things that actually bring you joy. So let's see how is Esther's side. I think her prawn is done.
Yes, my prawn is done. Just 4 minutes, and I don't need to stand in front of my stove. Okay, I'll show you how it looks like. Let me pick it up. Okay, can spotlight my screen?
Yes, give me a while.
Okay. Yeah. So this is my prawn. So after salting, you can see the prawn oil. So later you can keep this salted prawn in your fridge for other cooking, or like me, because it's almost lunchtime now, I will use it to cook for my aglio olio with prawn later. So if you join our previous demo, you also see
we also showcase to you how we cook the dancing spaghetti. So later I'm going to do that. And actually with this high temperature mode, we do have few collection in Cookie-Doo, because the high temperature mode can only be activated with Cookie-Doo for safety reason. Since it is high temperature, you need to have sufficient water, sufficient oil, sufficient ingredients so that you don't burn your bowl. So it's important that to follow the exact ingredient following the Cookie-Doo recipe. So we do have a lot of Cookie-Doo recipes, collections, Western recipes, the basic salting, or even some Asian high temperature like like some other high temperature cooking. You can saute your prawns, saute your mushroom, saute like onions. So basically, the Cookie-Doo is actually quite convenient. I don't need to think so much. I know sometimes, especially at night when baby fall asleep, I can do my meal planning. If I got some pork or chicken in my fridge, I can think, okay, what I'm going to cook for tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. So all that can be added into my calendar. So it's easier for me to do my grocery shopping, and also I do not need to waste a lot of fresh food in my fridge, because sometimes if you don't, sometimes as a mother, it's very easy to forget things, right? So because too much thing to take care. Since we have Cookie-Doo, we can plan our meals, so we can reduce a lot of food wastage, and also can fully utilize this Thermomix to make child-friendly food and also healthy food for our family. Okay, Priscilla, I pass the time back to you.
Sure. Thank you very much, Esther. So now, right, I actually wanted to put a spotlight to our special guest here. She will be actually doing a lucky draw. So can I see Anna? Where are you? Okay, our Anna is here. So thanks, Anna. Here we have all the registered participants, and we will do our first round of lucky draw. Let us spin our wheel of names. See who will be the lucky winner here.
Yes, so basically you have to type into the chat, or you can unmute yourself and say you are here, okay? Are you all ready? I'm gonna start spinning. Wait, how do I spin this again? I'm so sorry. Hang on, I tried it just now. Where do I press? There we go.
Karen, oh, Karen, are you here, Karen?
Yes, I'm here.
Yay, good job, Karen. Okay.
Karen, congratulations.
Thank you.
Later on, please reach out to your advisor that invited you in, and then ask your advisor to reach out to Anna. She'll arrange the lucky draw gift to you.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Karen. Thank you for staying tuned. I hope that these sessions, right, not only bringing you more ideas on what this Thermomix is going to be, and I also hope more and more participants and more people participate this demo to let more people know about, aware of this as well. How is this going to be bringing more convenience for all of us, and then how does this actually helps? So let me share screen on how does we search Cookie-Doo, okay? Because before this, a lot of you might, wait, I've forgotten one thing. Our Xiu Yun here, she actually wanted to showcase how to actually do pre-clean mode, because just now she made the dough, right? The cake, right? So it's gonna be quite messy. So Xiu Yun, I'll pass the mic to you.
All right, so yeah, so can you all see? This is the after we pour out the cake, and it's now in the oven. So I'm going to show you after pre-clean, how clean it can be, all right? So I'm going to put in water. So it's about like just cover the plates, and then Okay, I'll show you here. Can you all see this one? Yeah, so over here, we actually have this pre-clean, and we have 4 modes: dough mode, universal, fat and caramel, and browning. So usually when we do cake or pizza dough or bread, we will use the dough mode. And universal is the normal cooking. Fat or caramel is like for some caramel sugar modes, we can use this, or browning, high temp cooking, we can use the browning mode. So after I put the water and cover the lid, I'll turn to dough, and then it will start to lock and start do the cleaning.
Yeah,
right?
It's amazing, right? So basically you don't need to do much, just put in water and press the button.
Yes.
Okay, so let me share how do we search our recipe. Just now, a lot of you sees, right, using mobile and using the device, but you haven't seen that if let's say you are always on the desk, then you can search Cookie Do through web desk, okay? So how does this Cookie Do? You log into it and then it will show you your name, and then here will be whatever Cookie Do recipes, cookbook, okay? And this Cookie Do is actually international menu. And all these are like new menu according to the uploaded one. Like for instance, you want to search, for me, I actually like to search using ingredients that I have. So basically I have cream, I have matcha. Okay, let me see. I have matcha. What can be done with matcha? Remember, filter the language first because it's like comprises of different languages. So with matcha, I can do so many. I can do yogurt, I can do muffin, I can do cookies, and also drink, smoothie. So which even though cake and also ice cream, so we can do so much more. So whenever you want to do anything, you can search by ingredients that you have, or if you want to search by collections, you can actually go through like kids meal. So let's see. So these are all the kids collection, you see. Wow, kids collection recipe, there are so many. It's more than enough for you to actually explore, and it's really worth it. Like I say, whenever you bought a new Thermomix TM6, you get 6-month free subscriptions. Thereafter is every year 39 USD, which is relatively cheap as well. So if let's say I saw this, I really want to cook. Okay, remember I need to filter my language first. Give me a while. Okay, I think Australia. So yeah, you see, so I can do marshmallow icing, I can do party cake, I can do butter biscuit, and then I can do chocolate muffin cupcakes. So whenever you want to cook, right, what you need to do is go through the ingredients that you have, and then also nutrition portion and some helpful tips. And then you can actually save it or add it into your collection. So I want to add to my collections like cake. So I actually have my own collection. So let me see. Let me show you how does my collection works like. I have Chinese recipe and I have collection that I created. I have a very special collection called Husband Favorite Dinner. So this I have dinner that my husband likes it a lot, and my husband favorite tea. So it's all the sweet tooth that he really love, and also bread making. So some of the bread that I really love. Wow, this fall apart, I tell you must try. So basically, right, other than saving your recipe, you can actually have your own added on the date itself. So let's say you are cooking throughout the last week. You see, there is one week I cook a lot. I put in all the recipe that I wanted to cook, and it's go by date. So basically, right, you can actually choose whatever recipe you want to cook and then put it into the date that you wanted to cook it. And then, right, show ingredients in your shopping list actually helps you, because if let's say you have a lot of recipe, I want to do kamhyong prawn, I want to do cake banana, I want to do this steamed vegetable. So all these ingredients that are required. So if let's say I already have, I just check it off like this. I already have sugar. So whatever left over here, right, means it's something that I'm lacking. So I just need to get this list exported and sent to my husband, and he will do the grocery because I don't really go out now. So I can just share it across, copy the content and paste it to someone else, and then he or she will actually help me to buy. So it's really convenient, I must say. I tell you, even though you buy any apps, you wouldn't be able to have this convenience. So shout with me. Do you agree with me? This Cookie Do is super useful. Yes, right? So let's start with our second round of spinning on the lucky wheel. Let's see, Anna, what we can do. Yay, who is the second winner here?
Okay, all right, ready?
Bernie Tan.
Oh, hello. Yay.
Yay, Bernie
Yay, good job,
Tan.
Thank
Bernie.
you.
Congrats, Bernie. Reach out to your advisor and
Sure.
we will be able to get the delivery details and our sponsors, which is Anna, our sponsor. What is it?
Radiant.
Thank you. Thank you. Actually, I do have a quick question regarding what Priscilla was sharing just now.
Yeah. Maybe you can ask.
Can I ask now?
Yes, sure.
Okay. So just now you were showing about the app and the recipe that was that they can show you the list of ingredients.
Yes.
I think that's great. But then that's the desktop version, is it? Does
Yes.
it also reflect in the app or a phone mobile version?
Understand. So basically, right, this Cookido is a web-based thing. It's not app. So Cookido, you can browse through using your Google Chrome or your handphone browser. But the app's version is actually another app called Ban. So this Ban app is a Ban app developed and signed up by only people buying Thermomix from this ACE group of advisor. So it's by invite only. It's very, very, very exclusive if let's say you were to be part of this, because let me show you how the apps works. Can I show? Okay. Let me remove and make myself video. I show you how it's gonna be. How come myself no more video? Okay. Okay, so the Ban apps is actually an app here that I can click using my phone. Okay, it's a Ban app here. And what I need to do is actually
Sorry, I'm still seeing Anna's face. I don't know why.
Oh, Anna. Okay. Anna, can make me spotlight?
Okay. Priscilla.
Okay,
yes.
So this is the Ban app here. Whenever you click into the Ban app, you actually scroll like a Facebook page. So you will be able to see our our user, our customer, and some of them are advisor actually sharing what they have did. So underneath here, you can actually see there is this album. So this album are all recipe that written by our advisors. Some are self-invented. Some are actually translated and modified from whatever from Cookido that we have. So basically it's categorized into different category, like say chicken meal or soup. So basically you can see is dual language, and a lot of time you can actually know who actually posted this and ask this specific person if let's say you want to ask anything. So this is specifically for our ACE group of advisor and customers only. So basically this app's gonna be like replacing your phone to save all the recipe and taking up too much space on your phone. So it actually helps you like that sense. So basically Cookido is whoever bought TM6. Ban app is for exclusively our ACE team of customers and advisors. Okay. And a lot of time, right? For Ban, you will be able to find a lot of local authentic foods, which is really not something that you can find in Cookido, especially like char kway teow or maybe some special version of Penang white curry noodle. You cannot find there, but you can find here, something like that.
Understand. Also, one quick question regarding because I really like the ingredient feature where they would list out, after you select the ingredients and all that, but the Ban app doesn't have that feature.
No. Ban app is a communication platform similar to Facebook.
A sharing platform, understand.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Also, quick question then regarding the Cookido, when you do add and save, like for example in the calendar, like the organizing part of it looks great. Does that then also integrate into your machine?
Yes.
Like whatever you saved on the desk, it will then automatically be saved in the machine.
Yes, later I'll get Xiuyun to show you how her saved collection and how she planned her meal using the device itself.
I see. Then how about the Ban app though? Does it also connect to the machine? That one?
No, Ban app is physical. It's just like our cookbook here. So whenever
it's like an Instagram app, right?
Yeah, it's like Instagram app. You print screen or you save. So you are cooking using the manual guided mode. So you physically you have to tune the speed, the time, and the temperature for whatever recipe that you get from our cookbook and whatever recipe you get from the apps. But
so basically more manual.
Yes, correct. So
And
if
the
I were to
Cookie-Doo would have
summarize
all
in
the
a nutshell,
instruction and all the automatic. Okay.
Cookie-Doo is guided cooking.
Okay.
Yeah, recipe that we have in cookbook and band apps is manual cooking, if I were to put it.
Okay, appreciate that. Thank you.
Really easy to use. Like, a lot of time, my client actually asks, hey, is it really hard to use? I worry it's too junky, I don't know how to use. But to be honest, even a kid can use, you have no problem learning it. And furthermore, you have us, a whole team of advisors here is doing a lot of video, teach you how to use. And then don't worry about don't know how to use. You can always look out to the teacher actually found this recipe and ask them, hey, how come this is this? Can I reduce this? Can I add that? Can I replace this as substitute? So they will be able to help you to answer as well. Okay, so maybe you can share to all that how does your screen looks like when it comes to the Cookie-Doo searching and also the collection that you save. Like I got a collection called my husband's favorite. So do you have some collection like that?
I don't, but I have other. Okay, before that, let me show you after the pre-clean. So
yeah,
this
you
is
just
how,
rinse it with water, right?
Yes, I just rinse it with water. So it almost do like 80 to 90% of work for cleaning for you is a pre-cleaning. So like it's so clean. Imagine when you do the traditional way, you want to clean your mixer, your whisk and everything. It's very oily. Usually when we whisk the egg and all those flour, sugar, it's very oily and hard to clean. So with this pre-clean mode, it's really, really convenient. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how Cookie-Doo looks like. So on our screen, actually we have 3 screens. So this is the preset mode that we explained just now, and this is the main screen where we control the speed, temperature, and the time. So here, when you swipe to the right, then you will see this. Okay, so it is the same like the one that you see from your phone or your desktop. Okay, you can also type, it's just, yeah. So you can actually search from here by typing in, let's say I want to do some Hakka dishes. So, okay, I just type in H-A-K-K, where's my K? K-K-A. So then it will come out all sorts of Hakka dishes. So I can search over here. And if I want to add it, I can choose cook today. I can bookmark it or add to shopping list. So it is similar to the one that we see from the website. So if I bookmark, then it will go to my bookmarks. So here, oh, sorry. Okay, go back here. I have my recipe. So bookmark is under my recipe. So bookmark all goes to here. Okay, so these are the things that I've bookmarked. So at the beginning, like everything I dump into bookmark. Then after that, I started to create my collection. So I have like baking, breakfast, then I have Chinese cuisine, Thai dishes, Japanese, Korean. So whenever I think of having maybe Thai food, then I'll go to my Thai album, then I'll look for it. So yeah, so this is how does it look like? Yes, and I would say the synchronizations between the website, the one if the moment you added it to like my week, when you come to your machine, you turn it on and you go back. Yeah, it's instant. It's like seamlessly the synchronization. So this is the one that I've added for today. This morning I cooked pancake for my girl, and just now I'm doing the banana cake. So this is my cook list. So I can add more. If I want to cook for my lunch and dinner, I can add it. So even my husband, like the other day, he wanted to cook the Hakka braised pork. Then I just added for him, and I was busy. So he just turned on the machine by himself and he followed the guided cooking and cooked all by himself. Yeah, it never happened in my life before when I cook on the stove, because I need to tell him like, you need to, okay, you put the pork first, you put the garlic, you saute, then you do this and do that. To men, if they don't really fancy cooking, then they will feel very troublesome. But with Cookie-Doo, I no need to tell him. Like it's
guided cooking, so he can actually do all the steps by himself. Yeah, so this is one of the amazing things that I love so much for Cookidoo.
Okay, Karen here is asking, will the recipe stays after Cookidoo subscription end? Okay, the recipe stays in the account, but you wouldn't be able to see the steps because your Cookidoo expired. So basically, as much as you can, 39 USD is actually cheaper than our Shopify Spotify, I would say. So I would actually renew that, and it will stay, but you couldn't see the steps. You can see the ingredient, but you couldn't see the steps. So you can let it there, maybe 2 to 3 months later, then you only reactivate back, it will still keep there. Don't worry about it, it won't go missing because it's already tagged in your account. Okay, Karen, no problem. So now let's see our last winner. Anna, we want to spin for our last winner, and probably is a finale for today. Our dishes are all standby and ready. So we shall wait for our big banana while we will announce our final winner here.
Okay, are you guys ready? Alrighty. Okay, let's go.
So do share this demo out and invite more of your friends. Then you can invite your friends to cook together with you in future. Yeah, we have Ying Yi. Ying Yi.
Hi, thank you so much.
Yeah, so happy we have Ying Yi here. So Ying Yi, thank you very much for your participation. And then also do encourage more friends to see our demo. And we are really happy to share more benefits of this Thermomix. And last but not least, I actually wanted to show you all what is the free gift that you will be getting. And this extended 3 months warranty will be ending on 31st, which is Merdeka Day on Tuesday. But try not to place order last day, because if can, we do it by Monday or this weekend. Place your order to get the extended 3 months warranty. And then you will get this thermo server for free, 2.2 liter one. It's a round shape, very, very high quality stainless steel, grade 18/8. I also don't know what is that, but it's really high quality, I would say. So if you are making a full payment, you actually get additional free cookbook here. If you ask me, go for the easy meal or Malay chicken, both are fine. But me, myself, personally, I like Malay chicken more. Got satay, got whatsoever. I think I don't have that book with me now upstairs. Never mind, next time. But you can search actually how does the recipe slides inside. So Xiu Yun, is your banana muffin done? She's checking. Okay, so let's see. Let me pin everybody, and then we will be able to do a grand finale for today, showcasing your dishes that you have done today. And we will be very, very happy to end this show for everyone. And can my co-host help me to pin everybody in our... So Xiu Yun here is actually helping us with a lot of things. And Anna here, I would be very grateful because she jumped in last minute and helped us to do the lucky draw. If you have any question, always ask me. Hi, Xiu Yun. Wow, I want to see your banana cake. Wow, so nice. No, this is healthy rolled oat banana. It's like low carb. Whoever that are really, really on carbs-free diet, right? You really need to follow this recipe. It's invented by our very own advisors. And this is something that you cannot find in Cookidoo. Okay, I'm adding all the spotlight now, and we will take a group photo together with everybody. Where is Angel? Hey, Angel, can I have your camera on? How to add? How come cannot? Okay. So we thank you everybody for today. And yeah, Chumin, I do agree with you. Cookidoo is really, really, really helpful here. And let's showcase all our dishes that we have done, and we shall have a day. And we truly, truly hope that anyone who doesn't own any Thermomix yet, I hope that I will see you again, but not as a customer, not as a person that haven't owned any TM, but cook with us and share with us your joy and show us what you have cooked, okay? So I don't have anything to show. I show my thermos over. So Have a great day, everybody. Thank you for staying tuned. And I'm really happy for 3 winners here. And next Saturday, 11, we will have another session of English and it will be hosted by another person. And I really hope that see more participants coming in with the participation on this lucky draw as well. Have a good night, everybody. No, good afternoon, everybody. Enjoy your weekend. Bye.